Today we definitely have two of the most powerful heroes in the Marvel Universe going head to head. Hulk versus Blue Marvel. Who comes out on top? Well, let's find out. After being bombarded with a massive dose of gamma radiation while saving a young man's life during the testing of an experimental bomb, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner was transformed into the Incredible Hulk, a green behemoth who is the living personification of rage and pure physical strength. Now, Hulk is physically one of the strongest beings in the Marvel Universe, and has done some truly incredible things throughout the years. He supported a 150 billion ton mountain range, matched two Avengers teams for a while, overpowered Thor on multiple occasions, pushed spears of matter and antimatter apart, held the tectonic plates of a planet together, destroyed an asteroid twice the size of Earth in one punch, destroyed planets and moons in the Dark Dimension, crushed adamantium in his bare hands, and destroyed Nightmare's realm with sheer power alone. But the thing is, all these feats are technically nowhere near Hulk's limits, because, technically speaking, Hulk has no limits. Hulk's strength is tied into his emotions, more specifically his rage, which is the saying that the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. Hulk also has impressive superhuman speed, despite his immense size. He can run up to 300 miles per hour, can catch fighter jets and missiles with his bare hands, and his punches can exceed the speed of sound, as evidenced by the air shockwaves he produces. Hulk is also able to jump so fast and so high that he can even reach orbit. Then Hulk also has superhuman durability, being able to resist a ground zero explosion, Human Torch's Nova Blast, planet-shattering impacts, and a blast from Galactus. However, it is possible to damage the Hulk, but he is the greatest healing factor in the Marvel Universe. He can recover and heal from literally any injury. So, as we got one corner, the Green Goliath, the Hulk. But, entering the ring, in the corner, the mighty bomber of might, Blue Marvel. When Adam discovered his superpowers, he fashioned a secret identity with which to protect his country and became Blue Marvel. He served as a hero for years, was one of the most popular heroes of his time. However, Adam was then pressured by the government to retire because of how much power he had and for being black. He was later forced out of retirement to face his greatest foe and former best friend, Anti-Man. Blue Marvel's powers are a result of radiation from the negative zone, and turned him into one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Adam is the first antimatter generator. This antimatter is the source of his power. It possesses vast physical strength, from the same league as Thor, Hulk, and Sentry. The upper limits of his strength are unknown, but he has been able to knock Sentry out into outer space with one punch, easily move a meteor the size of Arkansas, and the Watchers said he was capable of splitting the moon in half. Blue Marvel was also as durable as heroes like Thor and Hulk, and he was to nuclear detonation at ground zero without any sign of harm. Despite his nigh invulnerability, he can be injured, but Adam has a regenerative healing factor, and recover incredibly quickly. Blue Marvel can then fly by manipulating Graviton's magnetic fields, and can fly far beyond supersonic speeds. This means that he can move and think thousands of times faster than a normal human. Blue Marvel also has superhuman reflexes, agility, and stamina. However, what really sets Blue Marvel apart is his antimatter manipulation. Antimatter releases energy at 100% efficiency, and 1 gram of antimatter contains the same energy as an atomic bomb. With this, he can release beams from his hands that can cause extreme damage. He can also lower the intensity to simply stun opponents. Blue Marvel can release an omnidirectional antimatter pulse, hit with antimatter enhanced punches, or create energy shields. He's also able to manipulate other forms of energy, and can manipulate matter on a molecular level with great precision and control. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. So both Hulk and Blue Marvel are two of the most powerful heroes in the Marvel Universe, both easily top 10, and are able to contend with gods like Thor and Hercules, and even entire Avengers teams all by themselves. But in a fight between these two beasts, who's coming out on top? Well, let's find out. Now before we get started, I want to clarify that we're using a posit version of the Hulk, excluding things like World War Hulk or World Breaker Hulk. Because Hulk's been through countless different iterations and incarnations throughout the years: Joe Fix-It, Mindless, Green Scar, Classic, Savage, Immortal, Indestructible. So instead of singly one version out in particular, we're just using all of them combined. Just want to drive that home. Alright, let's go ahead and get started talking about strength. And I don't think anyone is really going to argue that Hulk isn't the stronger one here. I mean, Hulk is the strongest one there is. That already says it all. He supported the weight of a star, though the effort did eventually transform him back into Bruce. He's held together the tectonic plates of this planet Sakaar, when people were actually communicating with the planet itself, believed that the planet wasn't going to hold. And he's also generated enough force to power the shield that would stop the planet destroyer Exitar. He's snapped Red Hulk's arm, shook the whole planet during a fight of mutated animals. He has repeatedly injured Thor and Hercules with his punches, sending them flying backwards, and it took 2 of Sentry's hands to stop one of Hulk's punches. It also knocked out Thor with one hit, sent both Hercules and Jane Foster flying off of him just by flexing his muscles. He was able to shatter right through a barrier that unworthy Thor couldn't break through. Hell, Hulk has even broken through the time barrier and broken the space-time continuum with his punches. And that's just scratching the surface for the Hulk when it comes to strength. I really think it's safe to say that he has firmly cemented a spot as the strongest hero in the Marvel Universe. And I don't think Blue Marvel is really going to be contesting him for that spot. But Adam doesn't necessarily be stronger than Hulk in order to battle against him. And besides, Blue Marvel has more than shown that he is strong enough to hang in the same league as the Green Goliath. He's caught and lifted a meteor that was the size of Arkansas. He staggered Maestro with one punch and took out Ultimate Hulk with one punch. He's hit Namor so hard that Namor remarked only Hulk and Thor had hit him that hard before. And he's defeated King Hyperion, a villain that's killed other versions of Blue Marvel, of Hulk, of Thor, of Sentry, and even Eternals on different Earths from different dimensions. He was ambushed by the Avengers once, a team consisting of Iron Man, Sentry, Wonder Man, Miss Marvel, and Ares, and Blue Marvel went on to punch Sentry into outer space with one hit, and almost instantly knock him out. Adam went on to gain the upper hand over the Avengers, was only defeated because Sentry dive-bombed him from outer space, and even almost knocked Sentry out in the process. There was his fight against Ant-Man. Now, Ant-Man hasn't had much history in the Marvel Universe, as the only other main fight was against the Avengers. This was an Avengers roster consisting of Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Sentry, Black Widow, Yellow Jacket, Ares, Wonder Man, the Wasp, and She-Hulk. Ant-Man absolutely dominated all these heroes, with Iron Man saying that his power level is off the charts. Reed Richards remarked that it's a miracle that the Avengers were able to survive his attacks, and Sentry even said that he had never seen someone so powerful before. Now, when Adam went up against Ant-Man, Blue Marvel dominated the fight once it began to take it seriously, and even finished Ant-Man off for good. So Blue Marvel is definitely a force to be reckoned with here. He'll be able to injure Hulk with his punches, despite the fact that Hulk is still stronger and more powerful. So about durability. Blue Marvel is insanely durable, just like he's insanely strong. This guy is really one of the most powerful heroes on Earth. He had a hydrogen bomb go off in the palm of his hands. Nuclear bombs aren't powerful enough to stop him. He's even taken laser blasts from a space fleet that was threatening to destroy the Earth. He's unfazed by blasts from Nova, taking punches from a flood of Sentry-level symbiotes, and even taking barrage of punches from the real Sentry. On top of that, the guy's taking blasts from Ant-Man, who's able to fight against the Avengers, and a beatdown from King Hyperion, but he was able to get back up and keep on fighting through all of it. If he really wanted to, Adam can even create some energy force fields, so that he doesn't have to take punches on the Hulk directly, and these shields have held up to King Hyperion's heat division before. But just like Hulk is stronger, I'm also going to argue that Hulk is more durable. I mean, the guy is called the Indestructible Hulk for a reason. Right off the bat, he took a punch from Thanos that sent him flying backwards, completely wrecking a small town in the process, and Hulk just smiled and jumped right back into the fight. It made it even more impressive by the fact that Thanos has nearly knocked the Hulk out before just one pimp slap. He's consistently brushed off attacks from Thor and Hyperion like they were nothing. He's taken nuclear blasts powerful enough to destroy islands that literally did not feel the attack. Remember when Hulk withstood the weight of a star? Well, that attack was from Proxima Midnight's spear, which was forged and contained a sun trapped in distorted space-time, making the attack both the weight of a sun and also an all-consuming supernova at the same time. And Hulk withstood that attack. He's even proven that he's tougher than primary adamantium, arguably the strongest metal in the Marvel Universe, as he shrugged off an attack by the mad thinker that was capable of liquefying and molding primary adamantium. Also taking countless punches from people on Blue Marvel's level, including people like Hercules, Thor, Juggernaut, and he didn't go down. And Hulk has even dealt with antimatter before and wasn't harmed, and it really just made him more angry. However, it is safe to say that antimatter blast was nowhere near as powerful as Blue Marvel can dish out. We'll talk more about that later. Hulk is also gone up against a villain named Galaxy Master, someone who can destroy planets with his blast, yet Galaxy Master couldn't kill Hulk even when he increased his power 10 times over. He also gone up against Hero Kala, who's able to break apart planets as a side effect of his fights, but his full-on blast barely even injured Hulk. Adam is also going to have a real tough time injuring him, especially the Hulk's healing factor on top of his durability. I mean, he's recovering broken limbs, destroyed organs, severe burns, and even brain hemorrhages almost instantaneously. You can definitely chalk it up to having just been around longer and Hulk appearing in more comics than Blue Marvel, but Hulk is definitely stronger and more durable than Adam. No real way around it. Blue Marvel isn't even that much remarkably faster than the Hulk, even though Hulk is often advertised as a strong but slow brute. So Adam can generally fly at subliminal speeds. He's definitely much faster than Hulk in terms of raw speed. The problem is he doesn't really show much speed in combat. At least not enough to effortlessly defeat Hulk or leave Hulk standing there like a statue. And like I said, Hulk can be surprisingly fast. I mean, he's blitzed and bull rushed Iron Man so fast that Hulk just looked like a blur. The Iron Man suit is fast enough to be able to escape the pull of a black hole. He's actually repeatedly done this, taking out enemies so fast that his limbs just look like a blur. And then for Blue Marvel's flight and his speed, well, one time a possessed Hyperion tried to blitz him and attack him in the air. Hulk just grabbed his cape, slammed him to the ground, and proceeded to beat his face in. Then if worse comes to worse, Hulk can always just unleash a thunderclap, which has proven super effective against speedsters in the past, and a thunderclap from Hulk nearly killed Iron Man, so it's definitely going to throw Blue Marvel off his game. However, I don't think anyone will really try and argue that Blue Marvel is physically superior to Hulk, though like we've shown, Adam can definitely hold his own. But what makes it such an interesting and such a close fight is just Blue Marvel's overall power and his versatility, as well as the source behind his powers, antimatter. Adam is able to fire energy blasts that have been able to hurt King Hyperion, and even help to knock Galactus backwards. In fact, his antimatter blast has been said to contain the same amount of energy as countless atomic bombs. Blue Marvel also isn't stupid. He's a former Marine, one of the all-time smartest men in the world. Basically, he knows that he's taking on the Hulk here. He knows that distance and long range is going to be his best friend in this fight. So he's going to be flying, keeping a safe range, and launching these powerful energy blasts in an attempt to put the Hulk down. If Blue Marvel plays his fight smart, which he plays basically every fight smart, he's got a genuine shot at coming out on top here. Only thing is, I just think that Hulk has a better shot. Adam's antimatter blasts are obviously powerful, but Hulk has shown he's not unusually susceptible to antimatter. He's also taken more powerful energy blasts in the past, including blasts hot enough to melt adamantium, blasts powerful enough to destroy planets as a side effect, and blasts powerful enough to destroy planets 10 times over. Also stronger, and showing he's able to easily overpower people on Blue Marvel's level, like when he knocked out Thor with one punch, or regularly overpowered Hercules. He's even got the speed to contend with Adam. This is a fight that I would love to see play out. But if they're both operating at their best, well, Hulk outclasses Blue Marvel in every area, and Adam just doesn't have the firepower to consistently put the big guy down. Hulk wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, turn notifications, join the DanCo army, and I will see you all next time.